We've always thought that it was pretty important to have the Rays involved in the future of this site. Number one, we're here now. Number two, we have a use agreement that keeps us here through the end of the 27 season. And number three, we very much want to be a part of its future. And so when the mayor put this process to us and said that he wanted us to participate in it, and we considered who he is, where he's from, all that he represents, and the long-standing, excellent relationship that we've had with him, it seemed like a no-brainer for us to participate, and what we wanted to do was to make the decision easy for him. We wanted to give him a solution that could help solve the future of baseball, while also hitting his, outspoken desire for an inclusive and equitable process. And I think we did just that, and we're proud to be sitting here today celebrating it.
We really want to deliver the most when it comes to community outreach, and we want to deliver the most when it comes to the master plan for this site, and we want to be able to deliver the most in terms of intentional equity. And I think that every step of our process was guided by those principles, and I think that it was recognized by the mayor today during the Q&A, and it's something that we're committed to for the long run.
We need to reach a development agreement with the city administration. We need city council approval on that agreement. We're going to need a financing plan for our ballpark, and we're going to need the county support on that front. And I suspect that while we've put together a pretty robust plan we feel great about, as we continue to get deeper and deeper into the feedback process, a lot of that is going to change along the way too. And so we've got to be ready for each and every one of those hurdles, but we are, and we've got a team that can do it. I think we have an administration that's committed to making it happen, and so we look forward to doing that work in earnest. What's most exciting about it is that because we're going to need a smaller capacity than we have here at Tropicana Field, and we're looking at roughly 30,000 seats, we are putting the roof only over the playing field. Right now, if you think about Tropicana Field, the roof covers the entire seating bowl in addition to the playing field. And so it's set back. Not all that different from the way some of the condo towers on Beach Drive are set back from the street. And so when you're walking through our development, you'll have a 2 or 3 story building directly next to you, and the really tall part that has to be 250 feet plus tall in order to handle pop-ups to over second base is a little bit further away, and we think it really adds to the overall development. It's been a key part of the design that is Hines and Gensler have taken into account, and it should be pretty incredible. Well, we are fully engaged with St. Petersburg, and we intend to work aggressively going forward to meet all expectations the city has in terms of timeline and hurdles along the way. But as we've talked about, we are at the very beginning here, and there's a lot that still needs to go right for us to get a shovel in the ground. Up until that shovel is in the ground, it's important that we continue to have dialogue about preserving the Rays in Tampa Bay for generations to come and all the different ways that could happen. But I don't want to underestimate what a big step was taken forward today in St. Petersburg and Pinellas County.
So still looking in Tampa?
We're continuing the dialogue. Over the last 4 or 5 years, the growth, not just in St. Petersburg, but all of Tampa Bay, has been really encouraging for us and for Major League Baseball. And we certainly believe that a world-class venue in the middle of a development like this, with partners and placemaking experts at our back, gives us the best possible chance to increase that attendance. Of course, that's a really important part of it. But I'll also note that this team has been very successful as a corporate entity, as a winning baseball club. All the way through, and that's going to continue to be our priority. We exist for the fans of Tampa Bay, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that we are here for them for generations.
This kind of project is why you become an architect. It's why you become a planner. It's why you become a strategist. This is a once-in-a-lifetime project. When you study architecture, urban design, we have a big consulting group. We study history. And then we study the people over time that are impacted by what you build. And we study communities. And we study how successful design impacts people's lives and does improve their condition, their situation, and the idea of creating memories in this particular sense, healing from the historic gas plant, and the fact that it was a happy, vibrant, wonderful place, being able to return that. So it really is a conflux of all of the things that you love that you typically get to experience on a project, and really they're all here together. And again, I really just want to compliment the mayor and his staff for elevating what they've asked this project to be and to deliver back to the city.